ana daso we hwe biro Pauku Basimu Ronald Araujo Inigo Martinez me pacho Gavi Ferran Torres mu nyina enso edin ewuo mu bia nso mani Fati asanso ameki squad no na player ba ko edin enso antimi ampie mu no eye Alejandro Balde ni nyina ne se Balde asanso kwa kopira a chese the next few weeks no Alejandro Balde ebetana nchenti benkuma faso no eho ebekwa akodampan enso ede ama Barca team no ntie no eye awreho sama ede ho nsam enso are ema na Bradley Bacola upon the ball arema Paris Saint-Germain player na say open new agent na onena ya jua na agent be no be fa me pacho Musa Sissoko ono ana owura de de Bradley Bacola aye na dwen so be fa no na fe so oneno aye juma na Osman Dembele Randa Kolomwani eno achi Desire Doué we mu nyina ye players a owura no represent omunti Bradley Bacola enso kwa cancer group no ho na Musa Sissoko so atimi aye omo ho adwuma na Mo Salah Gali na otwe wiye okoko extending a contract recall best 2 years a day enemy at the Liverpool Football Club na before say beka contract no ho sem kra no ma memfanto anim say Gali no me pato hwele nsa ho a na utimu se ne ma ekoye bruta amanfo to sikagu ebinom so ade sika so ayate na we aye Richard Mille me pacho omo watches no ana ohura no ade abone sasa na we aye Richard Mille manual winding tableau what you say na amount involved no me pacho aye $949,999 na $949,999 no ma menya ho adwuma emfama say see you quick na fe yen hwese de konti me pacho aye 147 billion eno ana Mo Salah Gali e de tim ne nsa no na nsese egwachire no enso aye 50,628 Ghana na chese 500 million ena nsese egwachire enti ses kan etimi ye no ma brutal betimi assorti school fees na fe asanso kra ma wifi be se 1 week adidi sika ne ade enti we no aye Mo Salah Gali ne watch o tim ye and so I sign a contract 2 years and I'm at home some amount now Salah after so sign deal no we no or in some kakra at Liverpool fans and any.
Thank you. A big throw.
We and some Mohamed Salah di 220 Salah watching on for 2 ampere brutality. Ma yahya Mohamed Salah and statistics no me patcho most goal contribution in a 38 game season. Me patcho afi Salah e dey 45 goal contributions. Chelsea Liverpool for omo anya bad business class o masan so the 2 years adiama Mohamed Salah Gali na amam for 2 ayampia na an na watch no ko hwan aduma obenya 2000 dey be yes aduma no masa oboa uni kapre 1 Ghana kra bi mo ho enti na okeka sansem no na we no 147.5 billion na Salah team ye no ti wo ska na wakwa ko pebia to na bibia so ay fine adiama na Japstam United omo former defender na owura na say wo petim ba ko agupa wiase a Manchester United o say nansen o hwe big teams no o hwe obi amode mo we big team no mo say na owura na big teams no ne de na o say say big teams de obi anim Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea mo na obobo ko na say aso ja ba ko wom o say de he say omo mo sha kokko ya na say Ruben Amorim so jajajaja we dey say na big team also o ma sansi chese o dwe ho ntia United olusu a 14th or draw 14th or win a 14th olusu 2 games 14th or bought 2 games draw 14th chese wada ho a odwe ho ntia say Japstam say team we anya dey say team papa bia na so o ma hwe yie ebedu ba relegation and United ebe sha say o mo pre United Emery nyame ya do me chena nye asam keto akra o Villa Park and am say omo ani Paris Saint-Germain ana ebona owura na say 3-1 no ko lusu ye no e change no ma but en change a lot omo tena fie na omo ye omo no ma ye a omo bitimi qualify
being our expectation close to get good result for the second leg. Of course 2-1 3-1 is changing something. A lot, not. Why? Because we have to win with 2-1 and we have to win with 3-1. Now we have to win with 1 more goal.
we and some United Emery or the two jar at the Aston Villa and Paris Saint-Germain game na nyame ayadomo chena and also abekoso no ahona mamen Kyle said Manchester United 4.2 Urabia na your friend Jean-Claude Blanc say ono ana emra na fesu o mamehwe ni mu say director of Manchester United no obeba behwe na for director affairs na de yete na wie e kire say Jean-Claude Blanc essay adwuma no obeye bi wa meye ni nyina na sade ade koi ane sade team yi kotonso mu ide obegina nchen ama nipa foforo enso ababe to atunti Jean-Claude Blanc also de adwuma na si won to aso enye bio enso emfama United for obe step away from the duties no na yenko Oli Watkins enso campe enam sa for the third straight season 20 goal involvement me pacho nsa aka until 2022-2023 we patch 20 goal involvement across a Samson 23-24 Samson Yafi or Samson Adia Soso and patch Oli Watkins Ukusu Anema Ekoye na Madrid ne Arsenal game no and at the tennis Francois Litazier or no and a could decide game no French in this year na me patch Madrid games are dia me patch omo about Champions League no memfa hon samema 2-0 Liverpool ebe share omo afia mu Francois Litazier edi omuni Man City 3-3 no 2023-2024 na Francois Litazier omo ko share Napoli 4-2 we pacho Litazier edi and omo share Chelsea 2-0 no we pacho 2022-2023 and also Litazier kroya and edi sa game no just one defeat and omanya in 4 games with Francois Litazier amede honsam emana Bernabeu me pacho 100 for no omo the statement about omo se nyame adoma Wednesday sa undi 18 years untimi ma stadium ho sa wabro 40 years untimi ma stadium ho omumpen kokora ne nkoda bia yededa na otewo dapi nti between 18 and the copim 40 omo ho sisi omo ho so na omo moja na no hye na omo beje omo ewo Santiago Bernabeu nyame ayadoma Wednesday United Emery aso omo behia fans no mo meta omo chi nyame adoma chi.
They have experience playing with the opponent supporters in away matches they are playing in French and in Europe, and we have as well. But if we are connecting with our supporters, if we are transmitting energy, positive energy, if we are playing more or less getting tactically and individually good things on the field, the supporters, they are going to add us their energy, they are going to help us a lot, and they are going to transmit us the energy, and always for our players playing at home with the energy they can receive from the supporters.
I know some United Emery Etuja Rory McRoy me pacho 2025 Masters no urena tinkunim e call for na juma die ne ba na wie no de tuja se na a roller coaster of emotions as na di general ho abana we abasa ne namu a before say nkunim die no e ba McRoy akasa.
My mind was in the right place and was at least thinking positively about it, but just a complete roller coaster of a day. You know, it was very tricky out there. It almost felt more like a US Open than a Masters at some points, just with how firm and fast the greens got. But yeah, just really proud of how I bounced back from you know, from the double on 1, from the double on 13. I don't know if any Masters champions had 4 doubles during the week, but maybe I'm the first. But yeah, just a complete roller coaster of emotions today, and honestly, you know, what came out of me on the last green there in the playoff was, you know, at least 11 years, if not 14 years of pent up emotion. You know, since 2011. I think it's so ironic as well. I got to my locker this morning and I opened it up, and there was a note in there from Angel Cabrera, and just wishing me luck. And Angel Cabrera was the player I played with in the final day in 2011. So just it was a nice touch and a little bit ironic at the same time. And it's been 14.
Rory McIlroy and Ochemu said any aje said 2025 Masters no what him aje ade asine na so some pina and I boa no yen fancy na face so fisem no and traso emfa amount Osman Dembele Capito aha bit your friend Capi for short that's all but that one say na bibia so ya fight Capi
say
Capi say
na also man the phone say Woody 40 years plus ya Emma
untima
below
18 so untima bi
okay
aha yempe ayi choboy bia
na say ya maso na hotel
oh yes
untimi ntubi
so that
I have pressure crash so aba
sa
abofran so hwe na say mimia wa na say
wa mre
na sanyum we
yumbe
ajen ko wada na sanyum no so betimi ato kakra
oh mama say
me penyum de ya de kakra
sa o se ajen ko wada na
guys Makadosh.
Wadana se temwinru ni mwana tiapu imenyedi.
Guys.
Yeah.
Sanyum no. Roma dey for some people beto mo honum nyame adoma.
O meto ajenkwa wadana. O ne o mo fa me.
O mo se o meto se na be ya se ahosia be ba park na so stadium ho. Na say Arsenal for no bia je se obi aboto.
Sa.
Na say ma fa mo ni na mu sa. Ntino. Wednesday there.
Ene o mo koto na ade ni e. Ade ni o.
Wednesday there ampaya ho.
O ba so o mu nya o ma se o ma kosa o emirita wi o mbe hunu ni ba.
We are sure.
O ma se.
Mate. Medasi entiani Albranti Fence Robert na wote nka so dia mo no nsem de ma wono. Media fisam na eto so dia mo yensa se emfa free Ghana Premier League match day 27 no. Me pato esase da fia da no say na results no. Me pato esikwakwa ye. Me pato hwe de da TV so behwe bi no. Eye kro bia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Me pato no mo se bako ama bechem foko take no na enya asam koto wo sa game nim. Brekum Chelsea for se bako ama Heart of Lions antimi antikaro. Bibia ni goals as kwa se bako ama Young Apostles Forum and antimi anti Carola omuhye tu Adriana Stars antimi anti Legon City for not na fie ne pato man se bi ama Samates ekosom kamienu am omo antimi anti inso atrama jabo ntino me pato 3 points we fa na form na demandations for some money na fie omo emfa nko manim ema bia antimi nkoyipa eno achi vision for kwose ba ko ama Hustle Folk anso kwate ka no 1-1 ewo sa game nim Lions for SA2 Emma Baseke Holy Stars Forum Aquatic back was our game in Mediama Sporting Club. Me pato almost 4 Emma Dreams Forum antimi anti canibi. Young corner games I would do a pass no. Young conquer you are ye better and some like cancel.
Interesting, we'll not be seeing the face of Emmanuel Amankwa, who accrued 2 yellow cards in the previous game against Mediama FC and has been replaced by Ransford Mensah. 5 minutes here. Are near J. Kaku, the second sports complex in Tamani Town. That's the folk keep on pressing. Long delivery in. There's a big chance for Hasselhoff, and it's in. It is in. Hasselhoff takes the lead. And then near J. Kaku, the second sports complex in Tamani Town. And guess who is the hero? It's the man in the 5 set. The centre back says it. And it's just risen to the occasion. Just look at that fair delivery. That's a brave goalkeeping. And he just the closest. Just a tap away to turn it in. There's Vishin. And he's trying to come for it. On the edge. This could be dangerous. This is a lovely hit. Oh my goodness, it's in. What an equalizer. And Vishin now back into this tie. What a hit! Into the top left corner. And Benjamin Asari couldn't just say it. He did not see that coming. And it's Ajete Soa with a lovely hit. Quick response from the home side. Just look at it again. Wall carved around the defense, carved around Benjamin Asari. And it's in.
It is Asante Kotoko versus Bechem United on match day 27 of the Ghana Premier League. The race for the title is on. Games, a win for the Hunters in their last meeting before today. As a 27th minute strike.
Yes, 5 out of 5 tells you in terms of current home. See them playing with confidence, scoring, and they've conceded only.
All is set. And we are off in Kumasi. Kotoko gets us going. A long one from Justice Blay. They are moving forward. The Chem United in the box.
Pieces.
A cross into the box. Miscommunication between Samba O'Neill and Frederick Asare. Good goal from Beche United. Dalvin Yabua opens the scoring here at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Kweku Danso.
And he was left alone to contest that ball. Just watch that connection from Dalvin Yabua.
Good pass to Fernando Basse. Now this is Ntimeno. Good save from Aziz Dari. What a save. Still, Kotoko mounting the pressure. Referee whistles for a penalty. Kotoko have a penalty. It's the incident. Eduku against Rasco Aban. And that is how the penalty. Dari. Great goal from Albert Amoa. Aziz Dari got the direction. But there was too much power in the penalty. Watch the penalty again. Aziz Dari, Wisdom Basse. Of course, that is the end of the game here in Kumasi.
I would be a boss one day when you be a shame. Oh, Jumadin so and then your coach and then Kwaku down so on your coach. I demand Bechem United Bubukuno. Give me the banner, so give me the Anacombetti, Duncan Panemono, and I might be called so giving him one. And now they'll bet me I can't want no boys and the more boy. According to instructions, I would wear or the MMO.
It wasn't bad. And before we started the match, I told you that we are going to change the narrative. And you've seen it for yourself. So it wasn't bad. Yes, of course. Of course. But you see, I don't want to comment about certain things. So let me reserve my comment on that. But we should have won. Yes, and that went to perfection. As I said, we should have won because they were playing to instructions. And you could see that they did very well. They did very well. So kudos to them. Now, there wasn't any point that we were dropping. But as I said, I don't want to comment on certain things. Okay? So let me reserve that comment. I don't want to comment on certain things. But we didn't feel that we were losing. Because I told you we were going to collect the 3 points. And it went to perfection. Had it not been.
Mr. Kwakudan, so your coach, Edema Bechem Tim, no, Nensama hold on to just a game no day. Nanka was some dink, Nemo not become more game anymore. One team can want somebody, Nemo, and Mountain Aya de Papa. Now, coach or Jim Edema Crobia Timino, I had Dr. Prosper Nato Gumuso Kasaye after set game no, a banner ye.
It was a nice game. I think Bechem came defensively to stay low and then go on the counter. They tried to put a lot of men behind the ball. That made it very difficult for us to penetrate. But then we tried a few times. We were able to unlock it, but we couldn't score. So to me, I mean, it was a good game. Bechem, we all know they are a very good side, but I think today we didn't really find our rhythm. We didn't find our flow. I think that's the main reason. Yeah, I think we need to go and just try and it's more about mental. I mean, for quality, the players are there. They are good quality players. We just have to encourage them that it's a league. We didn't lose, we drew. So we just have to.
We a coach at the Macrobia team, Dr. Prosper Natog Muchim, say game of the day, or made a whole bop. And opponent no. Now honestly a very strong side and they never boy, yeah, Emma and my team conkai. Now Frederick sorry or no, and MVP echo Edimano. Now the attendance what didn't come dream after say game of the Bonavio team. So game of the Concordia and opponent no. No, my sword Denepa. We mean my Frederick sorry at the Tuja.
Yeah, first of all, let me thank all the supporters for coming today. I mean, they have been amazing. We called them and truly they came. What I can say is that I'm really disappointed because, I mean, we deserve to win this game, but, you know, that's football. So we'll take the results in good faith. Yeah. I think our opponent played well. Credit to them. I mean, they came with their game plan and it worked really well for them. So we tried our best to win, but at the end of the day, they also did well. So we have to also give them credit. For, you know, that's football. That's football. You know, when things happen like this, I mean, we try together, we try to train, we try to, I mean, talk to ourselves to do better, because sometimes we can win, sometimes we can draw, sometimes we can lose. But what is most important is our performance on the pitch. So I think that we'll go back.
Frederick Asari, goalkeeper, Edima Krobetini. I can't say the banner we are known, and MVP no Equadimana Nero, made you come on Ediamao, or Jumadina so and Enumre. Now, the attendance coach Edema House of Fokora, your fans Aubaka Watara and Sudin Komaka. After say I can't see any banner, you chums and the game ready. Ombo Biom create a lot of chances. Number no defenders Edema vision for a yard power enter game and 1-1 draw.
We play at this stadium, but it's not easy for us because of some things I don't want to say here. But when we are playing football, we didn't need the handball people here. We play football. Football is the high level, is the physical contact. But no, that's the why. But I think the game is not bad. The two teams try his best, and we get one. But yes, me every time I'm impressed because I tell them we can score. We create some chances, but no problem. That the opponent also do well in defense. He defending well, and the midfielder we do our best. But everybody try to win the match in the midfield.
Abubakar Watara, I'm your coach. Edima has team no. Then some hold the 2 jar after so any vision for no 1-1 no. Or team some create chances ni be anemo no. Vision defenders no me very good. Enti game no omanti mi answer the door. Ewo game man na medium commodity am. Yen table na na afi yen do di kan do toso mi na afi do twato kra no. Na yen fa honsam emfa ma do di kan no. Eye crop bia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Me pot 47 points ne kuta no. A o di kan no ti bibia ne goals as photos mi no. 47. Me say Nation Service 45. And I Medium Sporting Club omo 41. Enum House of Folk 41 Ensia Bechem 40 and so Samates ne pacho no and so points ya 38 and watch Heart of Lambo Korom 38 points ne kutano and Kron Dreams FC ne pacho 36 edu Brekum Chelsea kuta 35 edu Bakon Klaba ye first Biana Stars me pacho no and so kuta points ya the 32 and I fe edu mienu no club first Basake Forum or more 30 points edu miensa Young Apostles or more 30 edu 9 Vision 24 and a 29 ekutomo and I fe edunum Carella me pato 28 points ne kutomo edunsia club ye fene Accra Lions me pato more 26 na fe edunson Legon Cities or more 22 do chato kra on league no jabonom club offense in Suatrama Bubu more 15 and no medium mon komo at the actual ewo Jumadi so ene anumre sanity city yemfa Premier League sense mun fan so ho na fe yenko ya masam kakra masam America no Ghana uram our Malta Guinness Women's Premier League no the Chelsea fa ho some from results ahodo ba ye no na yeni ho komo emfamo yen so se emfa free Southern Zone ho na match day 18 we any last game our mobom league ni mana fam ho no na senesi ko ami fo no shebako ema berry fo no antimi ante eno what Hazakas fort na fie one team and Nikunim on Jonah Fonoco 1-1 hours game Faith Esebako Emma Halifax Queens Fonoco take canon 1-1 hours game and what is no Lady Strikers Fortna Fion Sebako Emma Soccer Intellectuals for Equa take canon as her game Manero Medium Como Ediamon Epiphany Warriors Frontna Fian Sebi Emma Police Ladies Equa Semino I was her game Numanero Medium Como Ediamo Yo Mutable no now for any Comona Yanko and Omutable Senate Police for Omdi the attempts Omuya 39 points Mieni Hazakes Omuya 37 Miensen Johnina Omuya 35 and Afe and 9 club ye furnace Army ladies for a toss makuma konaya no medium komo ediama e wojumadi so enti wie no champion no apm our Southern Zone hall club offense police ladies for no omno motimi top ya no omo edin kunima ho omno top ya no ye champion our Southern Zone hall na medium komo na team so ma wi am free mo no say na hunsam city very fond omo koyama baba kra nti omo de omo kokra ma wi ultimate sara wo sempa nyasam kotwa and what is no so two teams about playoff no ba kon wo be lose no na won so free mo Faith ladies na Halifax for no ombo playoff no be lose super na se won so atimi afrim na medi won commodity ama yen for Southern Zone de yen fancy na yen kopiem our Northern Zone na fi yen fa won sam emfa mo say na ho so no esikoko piem ho me Porto Prisons etna fi no Savannah obia antimi antwatna Northern Ladies for say 2 Emma Kumasi Sports Academy me pacho omantimi antibi Tamale Super Ladies for say 2 Emma Sunsan and for omantimi ansan o game nim omulusu 2-0 for so fortna fie say 2 Emma ampem dako a ekolusu game no 2-1 and what is the dreams for no tna fie lusu 2-1 edima supreme for no anemi di won komo edi ama e wo jumade no so almost yehwe mu table no na ehwe hinfa kono bi so da e wa twede no so odi kan no eye ampem dako afo no eba Northern Zone ho de abo o mbeso obia de tense omunya 37 points mienu ye club ye friend dreams for no omonso enya points ya eye 34 miensa eye Northern Ladies Football Club me pacho mo enya 30 points and afide toso na no eye club ye friend Tamale Super Ladies for no omuna toso na no me di won komo e di ama e o jumade no so ene enumre eni sana sitie afi champion Northern Zone sem di kan ye no eye ampem Dakoa Football Club mo and omutimi di kan ho ande no me di mo nkomo e di ati otimi se ba Northern Zone ho di atumuda ombese wo sisi ai na omaje soro ha boso afi yehwe team so mo ma wi afiri mu no na me di nkomo ma eye Supreme Ladies for no part ma we mo afiri mu kra ya ma ba ya mo nkokra and afi no ati so no Sunshine Ladies for so mantimi ansan kra ye omantimi ansan mo so no ma wi na me di mo nkomo e di akere e wo dwumade ne so ene enumre nti we ni two teams ya omo so ma we e di afiri Northern Zone ho yehwe maba wo mo no omo na hwe go mu pa se ye bobo na ekose pom no Mary Amponsa Sugar and I was second man from that one. So only Ghana have you more two quiet. The attendance was 15 goals before so Wabekono was 15 good goals and Sana Ojaho and so Etimiako and watching Abigail Tutua on Usi Academy prisons for 12 and or say ya abrafisi Academy dreams 11 and I face Stella Nyamiche and so 11 and you know medium come on at the amount I was shown so an enemy general start at the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League you know say and a home come on is it a games I would wear a boy you know 180 matches and a boy home wins 82 away 50 draw 48 draws nearby goals were saying 446 goals and a buy home goals 259 home goals nearby and a away 187 goals na so ba ya na no me di hon come at the amount e wo jumadi no so ene enre enti when kakra no me pacho efa ema no omo Premier League no na me na die enso di amount na akopiem our Southern Zone ho team odi kan no Police Ladies for mo coach owura ye first abu kasim okasa kakra after some top ya no mo di nkunim our Southern Zone ho no
come on tops. Epiphany has one of the best squads, young players, you know, with a lot of intelligence. In fact, they have more intelligent players than my team, even though they are very, very young, you know, so we need to do the difficult. But I was just counting on the experience of my team, and thank God, experience came to bear.
How do you sum up your season this season? How do you sum up your season?
Yeah, roller coaster. In the beginning, I think we started strongly with a massive win away, and somewhere along the line, we started dropping points. I think due to fatigue and probably maybe the other coaches are getting to know us better, our formation or tactics, you know, so we had to go back and then replan and rebrand, you know, to finish very, very hard. So it has always been something that looked like we are coming on tops. We played very well in every game, apart from today's game and also against Jonina at home. I think we've always looked.
Anti coach ono gina Emma Police Ladies for no abu Carson Nensama ho do ka ye after so mutimi top ye I was Southern Zone team say record say the otimi bi pa the chance onya 11 wins and a board draw makuma 6 na afi ba ko pe and olusu ye I was zone mu ane no me di won komo e di amount I was show no so ene anumre yemfa won fancy ho na yenkopie me porto technical director Emma Vision FC Buboko no aye reference ano wo ka me bi atwa no gina coach ma papa enya sam kotoa osene nsama ho do ka ye na the chance nsama ho do ka ye nyina no na utimi say no boa pa na fa promote yen game no ye na ka kire Ghana yen referees nsa omonyiro mo ho na afi omomwa na omoma ye good officiating no betuma boa na afi atime promote yen league na my league no so afa na ntuma pa e de afra
wa usha ye referees yen so nyama wo mu ye no so emboa nti request so mbesisa wo mu suban ti say me ba be sisi team yi omuba scores no e show kotoku sometimes even as a coach say what prepare team move match utu say yes team we enya di obetumi na said you referee agi penalty bi you as a coach then obey in fact ni na dia high wakuma kwa in fact nti nukwanya mieni nyama bebre wo mo a high coaches any management members any team run nti yehwe yentutu ni amayi na yembola yebo Ghana hanu fine very very fine but one say yebeyi no free system plus the bus no kwana no mu kasa me wan kanu me nyefi na yaji penalty.
Coach Arnold Walker ono na technical director at the club of Vision for no has able 1-1 na before that game no okasa bebre our chirem say has for fans no na Vision fans mo nyina mamran temper so within 25 minutes no we has 4 cross and some okay no na nyese bia obu has na nimtia da bi nemom no na okasa dia promote and league no say be league no amanfo betima ba park na afio mantem na amahwe game ni bia no ntia okasa and nemom no na nyese bia na obu has team na nimtia da o maintain some okay no.
Honestly, no, suddenly me starting can na league no send your man for patronizing no and fine. Until we need to promote the league. Sebase nyamiya domine season yen promoting ye because se bia we impu kakra mi na eba si no say ye die mpemfo do hu hyem promote league ni year be ya kono aye fine nti mi mpa bo say nyami enka ye hu na ma mpemfo ni na mo ntimi fam promote game no by next season.
Mr. Arnold Walker, technical director at the Vision FC Boboko Nensam no ena yekokotie no. Yemfa nsam ni so ho na yemfa nchim Access Bank Division 1 League match day 23 results ahodo ba no na yemfa nsam emfa ma ho. Yensa asem emfa free zone 1A ho na fe ni nkomo Tamale City forum de atian so mo sheba ko ema Victory Club Warriors kwate kan 1-1 ene PM Elsa game ni me no watches no wale Calisters fort na fe utimi se na no de utimi so we de abroa pipe makwamu ema mo di nkunim de atian so mo win 2-1 etia club ye fe na wa power wa sorry 94th na fe mo ye wantimi ansori anante mo na wo sa de da wa ama club fan out you for so mo 2-1 or sa game nim and what is Yapa United the 4th na fe say 2 Emma Northern City me pato mo enso antimi antisa ka no yenkopiem ewo de chance zone 1B ho na yemfa ho nsam emfa ma ho tachiman 11 wonders SM akoma ko enum Emma Doma Unity omo etie kan ba ko enti eno game ahodo aba so di baby fo no semye no Emma tachima heroes me pato omo antimi antebi omo na fo 4th na fe omo say 2 Emma club fan say tachiman Liberty Youth Forum omo so anti ekote kan ba ko ho me pastor kwasi ami akire Mesaka Academy on a tan obofo akwa 0-0 and the PMO I was game nim yenko PM I was zone 2 na afi yenko fa wonsam emfama dia say and the PMO zone 2 ho na de tiese no adibiase yenko nko a omo sheba kuma Rose Park for no anso anti de tiese secondary 11 wise for no omo tena fie say 2 ema soccer intellectuals omo enso antibi Swadro Oblast SE3 ema asekem enso kote kan ba ko yenko PM I was zone 3 na yemfa won komo no yemfa ema o say pepe na ekosi ye atram de visa na sa game mu nsam echen kroi omo sheba kuma hohoye for no enso anti na God ekose 2 ema nania ekote kan ba ko Rain Masters oniko fodia sampafi 0-0 ne PM ane no medium komo edem na we na mpenimfo game asase aban ai okwa United boboko no omo sheba ko ma Inter Allies enso anti bia ne no medium komo edem ma me part of former Blasters player osan former under 17 head coach ora ye fence Laye Kings chirem se ene se okonkofo cross ahun players from free Africa koye no ya na omo obo padma foreign coaches na momo no omo bedu Africa hade a na kai me se bia obo na ba from nya na say local coaches omo kromo na bebre na mpadisua se on mpadisua na se untimi match modern day football na ho se players in firu ba enya de se omo betimi respect etimi dia ma omo ntie se ma o kan ye e de fast answer no
for me it's true. It's true that when you look at foreign coaches, African players listen to foreign coaches. It's true. But this is the reason. This is the reason. One thing we should all know that every player that is playing in Europe, coming down from Europe, they're playing with top coaches. You know, they are working under top coaches. So the level that they are in now, they understand the modern football. So my point is, this should make most of the African coaches, or let's say homegrown coaches, should educate themselves more. Because a player like Osimhen have played under top coaches in Europe. So whenever he sees a very good coach, the way he works, that will give him a knowledge that, oh no, this coach knows what he's doing, so I have to respect him. You know, so that comes to coaching education. I always say that we Africans, we are laid back when it comes to coaching education. I'm not saying I've played football today.
I am someone who do real fence lie against the two judge so. And I'm saying Ghana and I say local coaches no, they tend to be non padis no. Players need to buy and I'm person respect your mom and take a cry no so can they know me di hon come on ediamo so munsu ade mom padis on ba on yesa bia o masa da say bi mom fa and abu from name no natural nti say bia we obi na we coach na mom padis the only place o ka be di nkomo no say ankoyi a emba mom fa abu emfa ma won nti we ene de o kan dey me di nkomo ediama me part Minister for Sports and Recreations Honorable Kofi Adams na no kopia mo Division 1 game was a game between Atram Devisa and Afihoho United Boboko no and o chem so o media grow that be or so Boma Sports bia far ntoma pa Eddie Franya say bia big games nkwa na wo so call eni kwa say bia has game kwato game na wo so kwa na say Blasters bo game a and na wo so call so ko game bia say na bi obehu de game bia esitie o kroma say.
Oh, sure, we're not joking with every sporting activity. And since becoming the Minister for Sports and Recreation, the party's manifesto and the president marching orders has been my duty, and to make sure to touch base with every sport. And so I make time to be present and to see things for myself. I like to be reported to. But then I also want to see for myself to validate what it is that people report to me. So my presence here today, I will not only be attending high-ranking matches like when Black Stars is playing, or the Under-23, or the Black Queens are playing, or the Premier. No, even the ones that are...
Auntie, way and then some Honorable Sports Minister, Honorable Kofi Adams to ja after say okohwe game anam Hoho United funny board that here Atram Devisa no we and some who do to ja and me do come on and the amount Jeffas mixture and of a P cups as a daruma and a think kunya kesi media good munsem ye the esmo bora heba so be pharmacy bia me pa chokwa on sa ebeka Jeffas de pan bia no and I can was some dia more pa o your ba na hwehwe me the chance so ubu nsa no man koyi mfa ma okra ya won kwa na wote e wa bra ubu nsa onsa bo no emayi 1 month ubu nsam prensa mesro no mji fast na bia enkwe kama emfama and what is so bu ha month ya yumi april ya yumi so bu nsa wi a yise bia june anase bia july ho ba bisa ansa na wasa bu nsa bi mu ne nyina ya de ha adwen panti mesro wasa no mji fast na emmo ma bia enkwe kama mfama opa and what is no obu white na one so white no so white de ya ma ya de na sensa no de bo no sa fohima na white ya ma ya de na white no ma me sa hwan hwan ka tro ya de na ba so ho no mji fast na emmo na to white as in fan fruit so white ne ko ya pa nti mesra adu abenom na afi abo na tu ase fruit no Jeffas mixture and afi pick capsules no to be nom na nsiesie white nti enka me ba hom white ama nso fita fruit white ama wase biesa abasa ha adwen mema epade ekatwe enti mesra se nom Jeffas na emwa ema bianko kama mfam opa oba fa afra na asai mesra se wadu Jeffas mixture and afi pick capsules no and na make camfo e dia ma wona numre onso wo ye bema wadwuma ye wo fom on paso wo fom pa wadwuma on paso aba fom woni oba ne compass see na ho asa no ha adwen e ma ne mpawa asem o which say de bia me kasa asem yi bema ho sana won tam ya na ma pa bonsam kra asem chen what they are saying to mess up a bema de ye ho do oso no de do form so aka ho wonti no mess so bet me do of me de do oso a wadu aye J-Fast mixture and afa peak capsules no and na make am for edi amount enenre and what is the bema gonorrhea ate wo ama bema na phone and sansan ja boss prekesen no and what is no junso brepa and sana junso na baron mess no J-Fast mixture and afa peak capsules no na bia enko kama emfa me be kun gonorrhea mo bia firi nipa die mo gya mo ama ne wanya fa hodi ama bia so akonkan kama de ama opa bema yeso wo de junso ntentempa obi so ko gina ho a bes ma be num na junso yi maye mesro se num J-Fast na bia enko kama mfa ma obi o junso na mu apa mienu osem be wontafo enye ntafo awo yadewa ana ama na basa enti mesro se ma wonsanka J-Fast na bia enko kama mfa ma opa ade bia wo ye bia mesro se yade bia wo nipa duam bia no ma wonsanka J-Fast wo ye driver ni wo ye mason ni wo ye carpenter ni ye ma mba mko dwom na dwuma na de ne pa mo ba menom J-Fast na bia enko kama emfa emamo me pa to we aye nubna habama ena fe enunsini ne de adroi me pa to we no aye de tense any side effect bia enti num abre bia no pa wi anumre na bia enko kama emfa emanto manyina so ho na me fa afisam no emfansi ma me enko wa na fe ma me ntia Minaj ewo wa nti Minaj me ma special good evening Vincent ma me fancy.
Thank you very much, Osman. Ma minya sa birthday we na me ma Daniel kwai na won room na yenko anim so le check ma me na Dr. Ike and woman me sa kasa birthday ya was me celebrate this big man emfa emano na one and municipal director of health service for Doma municipal me pacho ni din and Mr. Daniel Konka ye ne birthday amana kama pa nyankopon kano hona bibia enko yemfa man nti Mr. Daniel Konka municipal director of health service for Doma municipality and as Doma municipal no ene wudi wawoda na we every Dr. Isaac Amponsa CEO of Fox GH, Dr. Ike, on the dia base yen celebrity this big man, Mr. Daniel Konka. Happy birthday live Globe TV. So, me ba for messages in Bramia King Kemo 0591228584 0591228584. Now, you be king kani na amo. It's now time for the analysis. Into me makwa ma Daniel Ashas here right after Daniel be call Robert in China Osman aba be bia. Na ma bie lines na ma wa frɛ na wa che wadwen. Daniel.
Yeah, Vincent.
Mami mo akwaba.
Yeah,
Umreni ma yenko.
Me da se na.
Minim bisa da ni mame. Wa ho na me kan se wa no. Wa no obi se. Oni mo obi ana.
Se ho no ofiri nti. Dani so ofiri wa.
Oh yes.
Ho no ofiri.
Na me chi obi wo wa. Ye se de o ye kire me je
ba do kra. Yemfa se me chia obi wa hafo. Area ho ba bia. Obehwe manim kakra.
Ona sa o tie ahafo nye ba bia na mako.
Dadi so aba me chi obi o dadi so aba.
Wa spend 2 minutes. Faka me dia.
We be ka ho. Me chi obi o dadi so aba.
O wan de bia.
Obehwe manim kakra.
Ya na bia.
Insanity.
Okay. Nti one dadi so aba nya pe wa so chia na.
Ba wa no so say o mu e. Obi si mi so wa wade ana. Obi si mi so wa wade.
Oh, da.
Na no bisa no so ana da bisa.
O so
na no say na me. Na no say
I 3 minutes into me be ka ho. Yanko.
Vincent.
Yeah.
Monday, a lot of stories.
Sure.
You can crack at least. You cover a lot within the show. Now, in football, the game cycle is in two folds. The attacking cycle and then the defending cycle. But on a very normal day, say any team be, an attack no, and that's all tries to move from the defensive to attacking cycle now. There are some 3 zones that attacking team no target is about exploiting just to get either a goal or an assist. Until we check those 3 zones now. You have the wide zones left and right, the half space left and right, and all the central zone occupied by the zone 14. Until so once a team be move from defense to attacker, these are the various zones that attacking team is about exploiting to create goal scoring opportunities. But the game move to the scoring zone. Angles no narrow into 2 zones are key in terms of scoring. Indeed, these are the 2 zones within the scoring zone you try to exploit. And the reason why a lot of teams targeting the half space left and right, plus the zone 14 years. In the half space, it's difficult say the center backs and the fullback can defend effectively. And then again, so in the zone 14 now, you have access to every angle in terms of shooting and making sure you pick the right source of scoring from. In so the team be moving from defense to attacker. These are the various zones you expect to say they exploit to find their way to score. In the next picture, will serve you example team extras were attacking using the zones na make on your screen. Into where Man City Prime days, how design a park, making sure so they exploit the half spaces, combined with the wide spaces, adding the zone 14. That is unique. But the reason why defensive coaches like Jose, Antonio Conte, and El Chore also stand out, also respected in their defensive attributes near say. They always find a system to cater for say they will cover all these zones now, attacking teams that person attacking. Now, example, on the next phase. So check the next picture to save you how coach be assisting defense trying to limit all the attacking zones now. The attacking teams that person attacking. Into check the picture where the prime Conte at Inter Milan. How I also share backline, making sure said Obe cover the wide spaces, the half spaces, and getting players to cover the zone 14, making sure by limiting the opening from getting chances to score within the sensitive zones. And then again, individually, so person say center backs top class. Look at how those center backs defend these various zones now. But so coach servicing. So a tactical person, so Enzo Maresca gave me dinner. What you must say yes. Chelsea are having a long way to go to be up there. Over the weekend, Oman ball against Liverpool. Chelsea didn't play against Man City. They played not against Brentford. But FC side almost struggle to maintain their standard in the league. And Enzo Maresca one ball against a tactical coach like Thomas Frank Derby. He didn't play against a tactical coach like a jogging club Derby. Or against an FC coach or struggle to make sure saying the tactics very into perfection. But so here our Chelsea sounded too vulnerable. It tells you say individually and then again structure wise Enzo Maresca must improve. Now you go graphic now so. The first one, my picture of how Chelsea defended poorly, especially in the half spaces. Into so check goal, the first goal now. I'm sharing everything on your screen. Situation way on a very normal day at 3 versus 3. And 3 versus 3, ideally, you must take responsibility for your marker. But just making sure say they will bottle the attacking way out to make sure say this attacking team will find a way to score them. In the next phase, we show you how almost struggle in the zone 14. Vincent check ball win. Time I cut back by 2 versus 1 against Enciso. Listen, Tosin and a bright surface in the bike cool. Check the ball closely. Defend the bend and pen ball. And then again, even all the fact 3 players now are within the zone 14. When the bend ball Levi cool
Coil.
But Vincent, born by Nipa or active fast to the ball was Enciso. It tells you say defending very well in the zone 14. Chelsea were poor. And this is not against a present Liverpool side. An issue for Enzo Maresca.
Don't you think individual difference also count?
And I'm saying,
Cole no and fast to react to certain situations.
I agree. But you're not playing against a present Salah.
Okay.
You're not playing against a high flying Mamouche. This is Enciso Vincent. You know actually. And
Julio Enciso Tasha Chelsea.
Oh, Vincent. Daniel. Forget about Sir Washe.
When he was at Brighton.
Okay, remember the second phase, Vincent. Ben Johnson goal.
Okay.
Vincent, they're swinging the next phase. Vincent, on a very normal day, check the first 2 versus 1. On some question, the first 2 versus 1. And look at how Chelsea are defending against a player. Vincent, check it both.
Okay.
2 versus 1 from the wide one or left one. Instead of defending, not the form, Vincent. And check it, the back line, 3 against 1, especially in the box. But at the result in the goal near check baby Johnson, they were focusing on the ball into call something a ball-oriented marking. Oh, you have one player no. Into cross the bar in Chelsea were vulnerable. Time I could was say making sure very active fast Vincent. He was watching the ball. And like I said, the reason why a top centre backs Yebo Mudini said they have the edge to defend the wide zones, the half spaces, and make sure said the zone 14 will be closed. But Chelsea having a long way to go. Then again, they defended averagely. Listen, this is Chelsea. And in Pempenso, club now, it will take a long way for them to revive themselves. But for me, tactically, I was expecting Maresca to be able to stand to the test against, team averagely all struggle to find a rhythm. And when you struggle against such a team, can you play against, Nuno Espirito Moana? It's going to be a big question for me. Enzo Maresca must back up tactically. And individually, some players must up their game because, look, we've seen a lot of great centre backs. I'm up with this for Chelsea. When you, up to defend this way, from Chelsea, in terms of individualism, they must improve. Tactically, in terms of structures, Enzo Maresca must up his game to get the team going, moving forward. Now, in the Premier League, you witness a lot of great goalkeepers.
Sure.
Now, goalkeepers on your screen, they were known for their shot-stopping abilities. But recent times, game now moves to the extent say you must adjust yourself to stay in the scientific game I have on. Into ball play, they play a major part. And then again, finding your way to always stand to every structure, open and debano. But Ederson and Alisson Becker, there's something say. So when we are out of the Premier League, they are going to leave a very big legacy, which are the viewers or the football loving fans always enjoy that moment. Now, Vincent, goalkeeper, at the moment, Udi goes, plus assist back on game, no. Not just say, game now pick it to extend, say, the tangent is so wide. Don't forget, for now, Ederson is having more assists than Soboslai, than Kai Havertz, than Phil Foden. This is a goalkeeper. And you are pay a major tangent. So, create a certain room for himself. Before you get to the standard, you must make sure, say, obey appeal game and to be able to have more assists than powerful players is something great for Abrante. But then again, before you can assist, it tells you how tactical and technical aware you are. In the Jackie Born assist, Makatino, listen, look at the defensive line already. He knew, say, they were in a high defensive line. Listen, Peja Bona, Obiantiman catch Bono. That is tactical brilliance. Or read the lines, technical to be able to make sure that the pass will be pinpoint. And that's a Vincent top class. You may have your issues with him. Say, be on China, you very good shot stopper, but Vincent, his pay is doing very well for, Man City Bobokono. But the prime days of the brand of Vincent, the motto for Man City was that when the sun shines on the brand, it shines on Man City. Now, the last dance, is something unique. And so move out of the Premier League, Vincent. Apart from seven missing a vision for passes, one thing I would love us to really look at from the brand perspective, say, and for we call something La Poja. La Poja is Spanish word actually say, oh, possibly be. Now, football we call something the individual transition. Individual transition, yes, Abia. Some 2-3 players that decided say they will frustrate opponent in defense in the check picture way. Where a moment the Branya a far ball. But he knew, say, Omar Mamouche was not in a favorable position to pass the ball. Into what he did near say, Obe applied the Lepoja skill. Into Lepoja near say, or decided say, Obe slow game no, Obe chin so, Obe making sure as a vicent, Obe protective ball no sa till say a branch of first Mamouche will be on advantageous position to pass the ball. And Vicent or pass the ball, and Vicent, it was spot on. And top class midfield will give you such quality. For me, Iniesta, Busquets, they will give you the La Poja. Listen, but the Branya, apart from the vision for passes, La Poja is something greater. I think, say, we're adding more and a freezing anymore. We're going to miss a lot from Abrante friend said, Kevin De Bruyne. But me, this is listen. Herbert Chapman, ever has now. Maka several times say he brought the MW formation, which was 3-back. But that Chapman focus from that 3-back no was say, Obe had this solidity to midfield. Or make sure say the pitch in very, very thick to have overloads. And then again, time you are in cry by Barcelona no but 3-back. But now the priority pie say, Obe created a diamond in the diamond just to create a lot of passing networks closer to having the ball because you are in cry a pair what we call the possessive based football in T. Or you have proximity to be able to pass the ball around. Inti you are cry 3 back no. The focus was say obenya enough diamonds and be able control midfield very well. But traditionally, se coach be bought the 3 back formation now. Open defensive solidity, open overload in midfield, a lot of option in attack. And before every 3 back can work effectively, it based on the wing backs. How they will be able to contribute defensively, a midfield and an attack. Now the modern day 3 back coach only Mbopa Antonio Conte. You may add Gasperini, you may add Inzaghi, but coach, what he designed the modern day 3 back Antonio Conte check it. Chelsea days say Chelsea acquire Tennis and Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses acquire. When said they're going to score you very well, but Inter Milan team na Inzaghi Eshishano Conte they can lay blocks and or try say or be moldy their craft very well, and the hill of the team na these 2 boys. But the mark on Vincent, the game na pick to the sense the energy, the aggression, the seriousness, the level of combativeness, the level of water carrying nature which may instill in the games to say too good. And let's not forget, in the Italian Serie, he's having more assists than Zambrotta, Vicent. Something unique, Vicent. You must give it to a branch of friends, Federico Di Marco, Vicent. The game no is something else, and to be able to add a lot of duties defensively, to add as a shell midfielder, and also add as a shell winger is something new for a branch. And for me, the numbers, 33 assists, surpassing, Zambrotta and Vicent is something good for a branch of Di Marco. You may not respect him. Italian players may be nervous and only PR no. Best on Premier League, Vicent Bana, I say, I'm for Ballon d'Or man. I think say, well, actually a very good marker. Let's give it to a branch of friends. Di Marco for that perspective, no. Vicent, and no Baba Yara. Yes. You see, in life, Ebia in a race. What track record will be? I can't meet us what you mean. Let's say new come a banner so new come. They say he's some the conference to go and do it. I'll be help. Now, I can't that time say Ebia Ghana Premier League no. Say I'm boss. I know being quite the Kotoko has in Japan. But Kamia say Kotoko is giving Bibeni goals and egg say they should come closer. They can win it. Now, after that famous lose Amunya against Heart of Lions or Boasano, Omuko a lot of games without winning. Omu 10 in Nema Abdoma. Since then, Vicent Kotoko are high flying. But check it how Omuki be a gabono and look at the rate at which begin to be close to Gabono. And so person so Kotoko team no Vicent high pie the mom no nyen do honey yes go and watch in that game no. This season Kotoko midfield Omunya a lot of PR. But Adia Baku and necessary, Obia and Van Cosney, Vicent, against technical midfielders can they play? This is Bechem midfield without Francis Cheney. This is Bechem midfield without Ebia, say Isaiah, or partner with Cheney in the midfield. Fanny on a very normal day. So Bechem on a very good day, not Sebia, or crying anymore. Francis Cheney, Isaiah Nako, not to put in anymore, Vicent, can they cope? These 2 midfielders were able to make sure you more expose the technical qualities of in the minimum. Just as really, I don't mean disrespect because the age cost baby. But for me, again, my confidence, Bechem played their ass out. And if Kotoko want to understand, say, team no, they should find a way to restructure it. They should go and look and do tactical video analysis about another game. Because Bechem Chiramuhawa, team loopholes, or 3 points. Now, football this was say, it was only somebody else standing to the test. But going to Vicent. Sharpness improve a lot because and now look, he was more or less a pale shadow of himself. But let's see, the league is becoming competitive. But being the goal star, so we give them the edge, they can do it back to back.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Robert, but before that, 05912284 8584. Message is Fabra, Ebekin Gamo. Robert, I'm into you.
I am Rafi Ghana Premier League games in a Barcelona. In the history of football, only few teams in terms of being attacking minded, or maybe better than FC Barcelona. Because from the days of Johan Cruyff, passing through Pep Guardiola, Razy team, they did the 6th point. So they have always been a team. So more come anymore, they always want to attack you, no matter what. It got to a point now, defenders, because they believe and they trust that the midfield will control the game, and when the ball gets to the attacking third, attackers need the ball no better net. Into Barca timi ball game ni now opposition no less than 20%. Into how are you going to create the chances to be able to score FC Barcelona? So in as much as certain teams have that defensive approach, say you go game more, let's first of all stop the team from scoring. Before say you join a fast way and so goals no. FC Barcelona from the days of Johan Cruyff, Babysine, when they go into a game, their main focus and the main idea is that let's go out there, try to score goals and outscore the opposition. Until even this season, Yahoo Barca against Benfica, how the game went, 9-goal thriller. It tells you the DNA and how our FC Barcelona for almost a game. But in the modern game, one position teams are more attacking minded. No, from game players are on the right and the left side of the defense. Because Jurgen Klopp about Premier League, say you can use those guys as your creators. You don't need typical creative midfielders to be able to win games. And to obey you, so Trent Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Sergio. Now, in the history of Barcelona, in modern day, two players are more defining that role in Dani Alves and then Jordi Alba. And he got to a point. So Jordi Alba Faboa, listen, on himself, Leo Messi is ahead. And no matter how I put the ball up there, he's going to finish it for me. Now the players or my system Messi Kesepa or Barca team, Jordi Alba was one of them. Then you talk about Dani Alves also on the right side. Then football, you have so many fullbacks. So when you go to West Germany, you get Paul Breitner. Or the West Germany for no call World Cup. Now, one of the 5 players almost 2 goals in the World Cup finals, 2 different World Cup finals. Paul Breitner. You come and talk about the likes of Cafu, Roberto Carlos. You talk about Ashley Cole. Fullbacks are. Recently, about Diego Marcelo. But these 2 guys were stand out for FC Barcelona Football Club. Now, Santiago fullbacks are seminal. When this generation passes, you need to get another one. Almost stand out. No matter performing at the amount of Benkuma Faso. And the reason why I Real Madrid for struggle here is after Diego Marcelo they are here to get someone at the left side or that top level performance. Into the Benkuma Faso or FC Barcelona have managed to convince Jules Koundé say center defense region, focus on the right side and make sure you give us the numbers we deserve. This season, he's playing consistently and he's performing for FC Barcelona Football Club. Hans Data Flick your players be late to team meetings or drop you. But Jules Koundé has been late to team training 4 times, yet he's playing. Have you asked yourself the reason? Because consistently, he gives you that performance on the right side of FC Barcelona team. Now, Hans Dieter Flick as a coach, baby, was Bayern Munich. When you check the secret weapon of Hans Dieter Flick in that Bayern team, it was Alphonso Davies, and he was on the left side. And to be that game between Barca and Bayern Munich, most of those balls came from the left side. And Alphonso Davies was on fire that night. And not Barca, they were finding it difficult to contain him. At that time, he was 19. And in Kakran, Alphonso Davies Gusua, Vincent Onyini at the corner. But after getting Jules Koundé on the right, they need to get someone who will be consistent for them on the left side of the defense. Then the Barca squad now, when they call Dortmund or Toson, Alejandro Balde is out of that squad. And on team can't about that game because Balde is injured. Now, since 2020-2021, Alejandro Balde misses 63 games due to injury. Now, what in a few 1 year and 65 days, the last 5 seasons. For a player, I feel when you're 20 years. Now, in 5 years, 1 year, 65 days, oh, they're 10 mobile. 63 games for club and country. Alejandro Balde are missing all those games. Listen, Jules Koundé now all bought very well on the right. They need someone to complement him on the left. Now, under normal circumstances, it should have been Alejandro Balde. Because when the ball now, he's explosive, he has the pace, his awareness, BBI is on point. But the main reason why he's not being so consistent for this Barcelona team. Eh, so Obane Ochenaba de Beko out. Obane Ochenana Ba de Science out. And now, normal for FC Barcelona. They are contesting for the treble. Only 3 titles in this season or move to Miache. But if the left side is not tightened up, listen, it's going to expose them at some point. So the season in they need to find a solution. It's either keeping this guy fit and making him ready. Said Pedro, and I said they will have to go into the market and look for a left backer or consistency. No be Jiran and ISO for FC Barcelona. So yes, sir, going forward, things are going to be rough. So Balde is very sad at his age, 20. Not 63 games for 5 seasons. What enough you 1 full year and 65 days. Continue more ball for club and country within that 5 years. It's very sad. And Barca will need him or a player like him to be able to conquer now Omaje titles now Vincent and who be here so much. So we team now and play the midfield is intact. At some point they will need to replace Robert Lewandowski. Actually, how is set? You go Pau Kubasi, who are Rojo Moa. Listen, they will give you longevity. But the left side, I was almost fixed that problem. So I believe in the next years, Barca will continue to be at the very top. Afeyem Refi. Bechem United playing against Asante Kodoko. Among for I say Bechem Kobo. I'm surprised. Listen, your ball coaches beat us somewhere where do need break Chelsea. Your bomb medium for this or more squad. Squad, no. Every position you get a fantastic player. We mentioned Nations FC. Say Kasim Minga also GBB the Nations for because of squad our builded their tour. But one team, Nipa Dreams around course that became United side. Listen, Daniel made mention of the fact that Francis Twene was not part of the team. And Augustine Okra was also out, don't forget. And this is a Bechem teamer. This season, South teams are almost enough, more bomb more than power Bechem for us or Manika and Metosum, Out of 12 games, they've picked 32 points. It means Oma winning 10 and draw just 2. 2 teams are team Yako Bechem Aqua 4 points near Karela United and Adriana Stars. That was match day 2. Ne Bechem for that game. 2 teams pen Aqua draw. Now out of 12 games, Oma has 17 goals. Now, wonderfully, no team in the boy to be chim net will be chim. Obi any ho. One team can be chim was say, "Yanni be chim for na boy na me manya go." It doesn't happen this season. Kotokwa ko akwaje one. Hatu fuka ko akwaje one. Ketesi Kofi Tumpu. And coming back to Kumase no. Listen, na be chim for no who said the last 3 games nko ye. And coming to Asante Koroko, they came poised wanting to get the 3 maximum points. And that was the main reason why they got onto that pitch that day. But don't forget, sir, just some few weeks ago, no more Baba ya brekum Chelsea for Nabebo. And that pitch is so new to them, environment is new to them. So they came in knowing very well what to do and what not to do to be able to play well against Kumasi Asante Kodoko. No more listen, but for the poor away performance of Bechem United and Komobe title contenders. Because team and if you about 12 no draw just 2 ashare the can in there. So quite win or pick a point at least every 3 games or pick a 1 point cry. By now be team contested for the title. Look, people are praising them for playing that game. It was a fine game no Moko boy. But Mrs. said they should let their target be known. He says league na Bechem Paja on betimi aje. It's only about improving their away performance and that will be all. Because this season, I'm not sure that Kotoko Atena fear or record now be Chimwanibi. As a folk fear or Tino need that record in it. Even the BNI Go Stars. Nations FC. So it means that when Pejaka Krabia, Bechem can do wonders in the Ghana Premier League. Just check the squad Nekutomon. Aban on the left side. Kofi Tumpo. And when you have a chance to be it was so clear Senka was a Tumpo de Tonet. But the interception of Frederick Asari and Amasa Abonanshe. And that would have been a different story. What she has, what she kotoko, as I talk to Konifi as I question, it would have been an interesting story. But again, we witnessed a very fantastic game. Listen, this season is a season of goalkeepers in the whole world.
Okay.
Babia.
For Babia, Katia Cross.
Babia, a season for goalkeepers. Season beyond players a you. I feel your goalkeepers there. And I'm still standing by what I said some few weeks ago. Say, Obia Ghana ni. Listen, let's not take the fact that goalkeeper neither or Europe into no was or Babeda national teams. No. We can get 4-3 goalkeepers who come here. Omo the Black Stars of Ghana. Any national teams now can accord the very top. So then we have 2 goalkeepers now here, man.
Aziz Dari against Frederick Asari, fantastic saves. Obia.
Look, they really performed.
Obia.
And Saudi goal they might be Team United. Now listen, consistently week in and out will be about there. And yeah, they are that for more.
Team United had one goalkeeper, Abdullah Idrisu.
Yeah.
Now yeah, campaign cross nka Black Stars no one call Chan no. He got this contract I will call outside or African team be African nation.
I think it was Tanzania.
Yeah. And I young who ni bium yantin in kabium. Nanka we one a year ne channel. Send ya Benjamin Asari or qua and they na ya call for Aziz Dari so no zoom rami. You see, when you look at Aziz Dari, you see say he's everything in the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Fantastic by
and the fact that Onyini Bebre, but he is the captain of the Bechem team.
Yeah.
I know how he is able to organize his back line, have control on the team. And the choir of first all, that personality in goal post. This season has been a season of goalkeepers in the Ghana Premier League. Over Babia, they are on top. And I think for now, in terms of calling our goalkeepers, we should do that statistically. And you will be at 200, we are considered 300, or we are outside in on also better goal post. No, we should put numbers on it. How many shots in our corners? So our service saying that should be what we should be using to pick our goalkeepers coming up in our next few games. Mr. Susa Ghana Premier League, you know, say you're in your position, be our meeting your Nantia Costa or Black Stars. Listen, you bet your goalkeepers in you know, backward deputize, and then the country will be able to go forward. Goalkeepers have been so exceptional this season. And you can see Eddie Gomes.
All right, thank you very much. This season across everywhere. Robert Chima goalkeepers, no, a season. 0591228584. Messages still yet. You making Canadian mom. I'm Cosman in chain. Na Mrena can be from man for being can. Osman Wenko.
Medase. Na goalkeepers, one on you can one.
Walk in the number I say. Rob Sanchez, Nana. But so in statement in the year was this season. No more, no more. I substitute.
But I saw in Ghana for them. Police ladies at top a Southern zone or Motor Guinness Women's Premier League. You know? I think say a step in the good direction at the moment because Bona would team say be army or Hazakis or na Hazakis for a Tilignas, Monafibia, dominate every year, you know. Yes, I say could be Hazakis for the better, but almost fight is say almost a person much be this season and 18 matches. Now we are Mark 11. We draw 6. Now we lose back up. And no what I was say. No matter no matter the amount. And to me, say my idea. Or my coach Abu Kasim and then the technical team players. You know, or my idea because beating Hazakis. No, listen. Yes, I'm going to. Say only Hazakis are the same zone. Now what to me a channel. Now what to me top no. And yes, I'm going to. So I think some of them more be brave before some more to me achieve way and. What your club by finish and Dakwa. And me who say we know end to Dakwa dominance. Both say be able win a couple final because a buyer the new post in the car so police forum me who say final we inquire the wedding or make me cheer from Dakwa for so or because of said players I would do both teams in Ekuta. Me who say no more key at the club by friends police forum because Dakwa team played the benefit team named Mariam Ponsa or J Gokin or a man league in a few dada. And a lot of players be pronounced why and be brain so prayer, be pronounced what to kind. In the Dakwa team, all those so much near cheer from Ubi or northern side of Obiaso. Nemono, we are what you could tell my name Dakwano. So me who is our fool now, police ladies 14 years for so top or Southern Zone or Monsanto or Moho in the finals and be with my day or meeting me at a year women's Premier League next summer because I am Pimdakwa Hazakis and Pimdakwa Hazakis. I was almost to meet on Bobressa almost no or Moka League no and almost deserve some medding on Bedge a year women's Premier League no. A dear summer also. Listen, my friend Mandy for instance for Yemra manager so. Ghana Premier League match day 27. My Mr. Saint House of Folk and I Vision FC game in a Barcelona. Ushe game na ye witness na Vincent. Apart from results na buy no. Maybe who say ye witness quality football. Obia try. And Vincent the coach. Makasa per coaches back Vincent. Omoti modern day football asia na na Jamaica hobi. And watch them rant no. And especially minimum say be against big teams no kwa na be who sad ne dia because the game be man who against Kotoko against House of Folk no or trap face or tejuma na say. And the man so following instructions be or the or the momo and any idea and mutimi yam hojuma ye has team no vision on be create a lot of chances be a mistakes be na be a more defenders mo be ye and be a has made massive na samiensa and say be a must stay compact e wa chire wa e be dey dem has so bet my den obetimi awuram because a free boating or other guys na aka no omo nye sharp say be a in terms of scoring etimi hu ni say any idea omo hu say no say ye defending ye na say stay compact wa chire wa there is no way has no to say bebre any idea mo ye o hwe ball no kra na Brant FM say Kevin Osasi be say na o ye defender ye mo na ba so otimi free achire okra ba ye den e be say sa goal no but na me hu ni say we are not enshara nye scoring opportunity bebre na sa but or make it so oba be say sa goal no e de my house team no vision for na ya de but omo make it sure say match zakada o manim no o me bonus no mbo ti house nra say na be a league no metimi akam e say o hwe be omo da watwede ne so a enye omo nye save e watwede ne so ntuno omo enyere omo say na be o metimi akam yi and bibia ne go stars forum Vincent omo etna fidi enkunim 1-0 and no share game omo boye na omo di nkunu pesa o di league ya Vincent o home matches ne de I was so very careful say na be ya we pick up a lot of wins inside the area frame because so person di league ya we feel the na here bebre na fi okwa abontia ka so benya win na so benya draw ababeka ho and o match say almost so person more close to gap no between Asante Kotoko and a goals difference and a be a separate omo Kotoko +12 or more +9 and a separate omo but me who say ope team back ko betimi amache Kotoko ne bibia goals out for boot this is Nine Nations FC but almost no inconsistency e wo more results e nya ne mo and now we need to no wa kolu so be te no about draw and sana wasaba back any idea me hu say e how bebre but so mutimi stay mutimi stay ye na omo bom games na omo nya no results ahodo bi Vincent o betimi amache Kotoko na bibia ne goals as for because after so omo ko say has we no omo coach mengo ka say omo so man be di agro league ni mo omo be kick so omo so betimi adan ababeji league no ntino me hu ni say for now the okay team here mama me table no say team am to so even from first to 4 no obia betima league na mana yi even has a crowd or toss be nsia Vincent or yere ne ho a obetima league na mana yi enti me hu ni say obia nyere ne ho and no hwe game e ba so nra Kotoko and Bechem United Vincent ma hwe game but and right them say no Bechem for no more different level ma hwe omo game season way ma hwe omo ne House of Folk ma hwe omo ne Adriana Stars and ma hwe omo ne Asante Kotoko but and na a different ball altogether because omo chere Kotoko for say omo na omo dominate game no akwa emposo omo na ebo home no there was a time na me say ade Kotoko for na omo suro so me attack ball na because o hwe ball na Bechem for no ede mo na no odin but sana football de ne esisi una china na ono ankasa de eden ono ankasa de abrew intino so man timi an ninkun nwa upeti ma na we sen o deserve all the 3 maximum points ya na Bechem for no but sana football de toda na e de abrew toda so na sa eden asa Jeffrey so me so bia ba no homodin especially match the 27 no obia aba no homodin yipa Vincent ye was stages bi e we in league na ye bonim first stage no I say you started Premier League and Division 1. You say league you say Division 1, say Premier League and I say be a man League Mobono. Match day 1, I could possibly be first round. Stage 1. A one and now the access with team no. About 10 games we are obia team notify Porto so win the team with him. After 10 games, coach be out technical I biano, e be who adi be hand team no, team strength, ni weakness, obia be who ne die. No when one team be just say be a first round, near be second transfer no. No I have sign players by my quick results. Players on my more results and the manimu yai. Young conquer sign player and Casim Betranash was second round. Where stage 1. Young sign player, Casim Betranash say a befa our second round. Into first round why identify problems how do team them ABA here center back home, here defensive midfielder, or na beka team home. I was say you be or more a quick resource. Our brass second round together. Esasia. Now stage 1. This is stage 2 near say. You started second round no. ya bought from maybe a match day 16 I could pay match day 25 I want to stay 2 ni end no Vincent the obets or person of league e yi no ho e ma say team asimasi o met match league no nti ho yi no ho de opese o remo top 4 e ho atwe no ho apie so onya top 4 no be den obebo de opese o survival relegation was be am hwe points ya kai dia me force am met my den metimi awuram na my save abra menwe Vincent e ho stage 2 it stage 2 ho no e ho na ye be cost 3 ho na e ho na business aspect of the game APM 3 1 dey Vincent they are not that 50 we be no wa calculate the points ya hu say no how dey men wi biem even say me 2 points e crack me points one men wi biem the business aspect of the game maybe you do see here in Premier League no e ho na you do stage 3 be you do no udi agro obewe
okay
udi agro bet ma the league no so they say and obianya points be Vincent or checking the points na games ya kana 6 games ya kana on wi biem so they say on wi biem and so on wi biem dey Vincent a business aspect near do
business be no
Vincent e do so
business boba good dem
e do so e be you say ma me first can fan say me team nim
okay
so they say me discuss say me team nim na ma motivate me players no matima den o matimi aboniye
okay
obi be fa back door e dey sika wura Vincent football na ye bo no ho e beyond the ehu no
oh yeah
Udi out here say beyond the ehu
oh yeah
because obi bet maybe wura team abra wonya awe
no
ono na ebe team no ono na ekofie koda
ono na bibia se na se mi hu busy me na se me trans ye research na mu say sa ya tena wa ama obi die se ka dwana nka mo bi wura team no ya hunda wo me wura mo ya hu
what I say obi be wura team na abra woni nya dan woni na ho so a business aspect enti say honna se team me hwe ni players here players na kasa be business aya den ama omo so they say and the person of the league na this discussion team nim all motivating the players here no na osan hwe say hwan na ebo say me vision ebo a then is ne Robert ebo say then it me force on Robert crab draw me metwe ne mu bia 2 points and bia 3 points ni nyina ka ho bi enti wo no otimi free ni fie na akọ support dani say kwa okoye sawa kono ne Robert nkotwe tan twentane ente etia wahye no anase bia on abodro na matwe ne mu na me de komani enti ha no business aspect ne yedu the hot football na asen nim say bia du de black market zone yedu en football nim no enti obi am fan ne team sa akoba bi na hwe game no di na hwe na game we di out game we dem enti ase a oni say zone na yedu no ha na bibia akoso bibia bisa wo say yeba be wie yeba be bande club FN as go ni we na zone be ya zone 3 ho ne yedu so I say get a free hack on a betensem a free hack on a decent babes discipline committee no on babes power you man be back say because coaches no and kwaku dan so on carry all because of say or can be bia e bi obenya asem enti me won say sa stage na yedu en football mu sisi no aha na say GF ni bam because there are some people who in game no betimi ase in game no and munyama ya be there to from my day one no abedu sa zone we say no o betimi ase no e bi ye referees Vincent me de bia ho me kasa ye referees ni bebre na modimo eden e wo fom referees bebre na modimo ofom okruma say enti no ye best referees ni say omompia modimo nim na NCT league na ye pese de pese enya no say ama teams no e bo dawru abonten ko edede na amanfo ba park ya referee ntwom mfom nkwa abonten make sure say performance no I reflect o game no me yemu say no game we dey ni personal na deserve so eden odi nkunu mo game nim but team aboabo no hakobo game na referee just a mistake bi me fancy mistake na mistake bi akwaje bi na akonam sama bi a results na eden atene ha adwin bebre but ade ba kwa me dey twa to say football say e chama ade na ochina na age enti on say enwa game yi be chem ni kotoko game yi awan bi kanye penalty bi say penalty bi say penalty Vincent obi abetumi aka de obetumi aka
okay
obi say penalty bi say penalty what I say me also my tie me hwebi and me maka wo me team so what I say and the maka another news say the maka wo me team me Vincent the maka chere your referees ni say the maka chere your referees ni say omompia ombody money na e reflect in game na ye den ye pe no and na fe Vincent football so chawa ade a ebesaje sa penalty and be chemfuo sun Vincent a chem mu pen sa penalty akotokofo ani agye nei
penalty dey ache obi ape yo
penalty akotokofo ani agye hui ebe je frem ho mere bi dabi ebi ato mo pen sa na football ne team and ade ba akon so say team bi yi ne ho na nature support no say wo na afo league ne opesa wo dia bibia favor
okay
bibia de bia obitimi ball no kwan kwasara gidigidi na ongo bi na aba na akwakwose Everton against Liverpool the one pick football na yemo ko ba bibio e na o sa kwache ball sa ba be share net ma Divock Origi epin ball ne den e share enti mi hu ni say bia nature ne support say bia na obaji league na bibia favor ball ne twema ko bi so bi ni sa kwache ball no say ne ofisa ball ne ntwamu na aye penalty no aba ase enti I think say Sarah football team but ye can say na en can say obi mfa nkudi agro I was say ye may any brain reference ne so Vincent me nka so bi nkoko ntokwa e wonu say e shase Friday no Division 1 na near time cry na near nyan na near nyan nti best reference say awon mo di na fe intimi enkwe ni say ade ekọ ne de Vincent e de ne pa
okay what's on me that say ma me ne ahwefo nkasa ne mum ansana no so ale be bo me kakra na ma celebrate me ma me ene wodi na woda na me man happy birthday na yanko yanim sa listo well ye minua listo emfa show ni niagro kra ote ho hwe wasani momi ma picture dia ba enti yemfa kwakubu amena yemfa nto so na celebrate ma me kakra na me ma me kuma on se o ma me di odi ma me achi ne o ma me kuma enti no ene me celebrate no wodi na woda happy birthday na senia brebia ye kase nyankopon eboa yen ma bibia ko nkan de ma abusua no sami ma me kuma ise me kana sempa akiro pa obebo nsem dia ma no because sometimes no no boa me pa wo me education e ba no school na boa me pa ye pa enti so ale ye ready amrepam meka ho asem e de achew na yakọ en danisre menim de ntia okasa fa ho ache ebeba ko usole minim na ebeba tu de ma me ko fa course me ba se me ka cho se beba aba enti mi ma me mama course ena me frɛ no wo ye pa no ewo Jumo Pentecost asori da na chi happy birthday to you ma nei nyankopon ka ho na bibia nko ye mfa ma na de ma plan wo metim na nyankopon mo ame na enko yi na mentime nye mfa ma o ene me ka cho se awoda pa o awoda pa ma me pa awoda pa bibia enko yi mfa ma o e wo asetena mu ahoba mo mapa na emra wakwa mu listo any healthy ne omo hwe nyina nyankopon ka mo ho na bibia enko yi happy birthday sir enti me fa course no se see friend na chere wadwen na yenko yanim 0591228584 0591228585 0208440943 fia de sanity bibia bi wo ha bibia bi wo ha ya no ya so obey say sir na Daniel so say hello good evening
good evening Vincent
your friend say okasa free
Ipato yopo ni me kasa free
hey yopo na so ta shia me fa o yopo ta shia me fa o
ai esa
so we
nyame adom ne mo pai bo
na mo so me so me ho ye ba me ento nka yopo
ide nyame ase na man you dia no kwa mo ne kakra man you dey say team dey say me Cologne
ya Cologne Chelsea
Koti ya uba rubi amore ya po abaso sana uba ye matroka say die anu e dey say me Cologne na endo boy na me shobi pao me ba Premier League Ghana Premier League kotoko ni betemi ye referee Vincent bon de penalty na me si en kanokre e ball ye si na mi bet ne dem bi nyambe bom na me si en kanokre bon de penalty amu ko 2 points ni ka betem ko no mu nyamo 3 points on ko mani mu ni anko pon boy ma Vincent
yo po where that's pa yanko ne mfa next one hello good evening
no
your friend say okasa free here
Idridi Kofi Akwam kasa fi wa sejabo
Kofi metio
grubu for me timoso anma so enimri bia mo ma me sapa ye duma wo be fi dance ni tie most sports na ma me kama da ma se pa Now the men can say, Adam can say has to cook, coach no, or ye Kokosiada and Kojuada. Oh, the Asama can say I'm Kokosiada and Kojuada no ye.
Also, I are there.
Or ye Kokosiada and Kojuada.
Kokosiada and Kojuada.
And Kojuada, Kokosiada and Kojuada. So, the devil going near China as well, saying, a kind of dear fashion, which no one really be on Cassiania supporters now. The bottom green free, turning down no. On the on Yamia Doma, Asma, Ukiada, the Papa Koyem, Mother the whole to maybe. Tell her, okay, I said, last time I can't ever show my trainer.
Yeah, okay.
We know more kind of simple, but what you're never ready so many Pabon to Yatna, or the Koboja Luzen, Yada Yatna.
Okay, yeah, that's a pass off for ya. Which are the young next one. So, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, for us, August everything.
A family demand can be identified.
Me patch me and you. Yeah, you walk us.
Me features, you have to remember top on the building.
We will write off for them, okay.
Aye.
Yeah, that's it. Young next one. So, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
You know,
I
forgot.
Okay, man, you.
But a question.
The one in a question. Women's Premier League. Women's Champions League. I do semi-final stage. And you can watch some more. Why? Games will be here more.
Okay.
Okay, young next one. So, hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, for us, and everything.
Yes, some more Cardozo. You go and Pano, I cannot do it because I think 55,000.
Cardozo, Yenziwe.
Did you have a call here?
And we had a call.
Hey, this is I'll go from MDR. I'm up to the corner. I'm much of a hey, yes, man. Oh, we are it. I got it. I just man out here. Listen.
Okay.
This is Mr. Me who say, I did before Naku say, or certain departure, the image. I'm Christian Party before, the image of God and Pana. Any, papa. Because I am between two women, just to say, because of football and tea. Now, I don't know what the bone we are no. Some of you are not from one because I was listening. Pull we said, I was sitting there. Me do this on one quiet. So that me because me never was no, but in the midst of no. Me do the do one. It's not not part and I said football to the 20 year. Team Benyanti, no go for Sherman Kwana. That size no. And I asked about and I hadn't say, but not to be fair, he said, let's go board in the Menko. Because I know be a person. Tamahaya, you, Obisa Delabia, no, I'll come to the reasons or a person in the name of football. I am the one in charge because we are trying to see what at some 1 year, Moja supporter. I didn't see a video on my quarter, and I'm about to come to the and then the code here, and you make the resume. Football is so the Kawana. Oh, I had a word before. This is not anyway.
You know, so for our child, young next one. So, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, for us, and knock us everything. Okay, me watch you into it.
Hello.
Me watch you at your casa.
But so we became good panel.
Aziz Daruna.
Oh, but good papa. The paternal woman, you need tender to mamma. When you enter no mammy.
Okay. Irase. Young next one. So, hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, for us, and knock us everything.
So, me nearly and the key. Me first knew the glasses.
Me watch you into it.
You, come on and
okay.
You shouldn't party, yeah. And then I got a fan. Beach vampire, but to be honest, born in the Kennedy, to be honest, born in the Kennedy. And the Kennedy. He said, well, you don't have a bomb, you don't have a bomb. And you were reference to get an hour or so. But the key side, as you go, move. Oh, when is it out there? I did the one about What be on your file, Colonel, what you saw, penalty of a G, is middle penalty. Also, the editor. eketi on suspension and aba so bi ani so ye better referees no omonye attendee with omo fan of here omo area matches minimum omo give no na yenya 9 games in hwe o hwe ye di na wo hwe ka na de koto abafu di na wo hwe you far behind yes no just say so omo hwe boy a referee fancy we all some the man one guy they should shoot it under the carpet because it is protocol no obi body a last time na wa mu jama ma fairness something evening and yes I have to try to make the course we game dey dey be course we sa you me da wa se me ya me nyama
yes yeah that's it pa yan call next one so hello good evening hello good evening hello good evening
good evening
yeah from say
good evening Rajab ni ma
Rajab yenti we
na me ti won Madrid match no like me one young boys in say that was that to qualify that's why so mun go yo music
omo ye dey
because me omo go yo music omo ya cash out for me games am I ni am ko Arsenal to qualify na probably me mo abi am for ne ya we said me music am to qualify game am to qualify ko game no I was saying no na vanity ya cross ball but I want me about body kura bi sanu with a penalty forget a penalty
right Rajabe da say yem fa last one yem fancy na yenye messages no ho adwuma me say Wednesday ebe yo sesini ahwe beka say omo ya asna fo na duro ahwe mo na ko muntimi ntu hello good evening me hu ye na won so e
na me ho ye pa kotoko ball na mo ball won
udin
ma ho sama if me be like watching
okay
I feel about for me
mate
Vincent Forgor ka say enye penalty players ni go e bad dey ntina ball ni ba ye na player ni ja na ho to form e ball ni sa na ye dey ja na ho to form
okay
e du pa mu hwe play back ni ye se kotoko ni head ball no ehe na kwa ya ma player ni ja na ho to form e bi no nyo ni player ni gina ho so ni player ni gina no de ho pin player na e ya say player be to form player ni se ball na abon sa no ja na ho to form o pa mu hwe play back ni ye
all right
yes
yem fancy Yes, pa. Yem fancy na yen kinkai messages no. Na Robert Robert ni na tachi mi no mo nsem. Pa Robert ni na tachi mi ni mo nsem pa to the extent they say 2 days and not 3 days simple. Na solid pa na bibia nkwanko jina nye bibia na montima moni panabaso so bomma na baso na say aba bedu
enti afi na ye wo bibia ye beka
jo ma eti na kinga messages no me wi me hu na tachira we say na wanya de
ha dweno a phone him de wo kan ya We say, hi, Globe TV, it's your boy Clinton. Greetings to all my Barcelona fans. And Clinton say, Barca fans, and we say, good evening, Globe Sports. You guys are so unique, and I really love your presentations. Please kindly update me on Barcelona Ladies by teacher Andy, aka Del Piero, from Sergio. So, we say, hi, good evening. I am Benjamin inside Bechem. Kudos to Bechem United for the wonderful performance yesterday. Barcelona will win the game tomorrow. We say good afternoon. My name is Lee Gassi, watching from Ashaman. Make a win against Newcastle. Make Chelsea play top 4. And on Shami 20. Okay, not just Chelsea bebo top 4 and United Ekoma Machine 4. No. We say I Globe TV. My name is Eric from Ntonso. On Wednesday we are going to do a comeback. Arsenal should be ready for us. Hala Madrid. We say greetings to you all. Please, can someone tell me what is really wrong with Accra Hearts of Oak? For the past 15 years, the team has been like, ever dance. 1 step forward, 4 steps backwards. This is the real Netflix team. Team Parani from Santana, Erifri Choco, and Abaye. We say, hi, good evening. My name is Richmond from Accra. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Barca will win by 3 goals to 0. We a birthday. I'll say Hi, Globe TV. God bless you for the great work. I am Da Costa Osei Owusu, a teacher at Kismas Educational Complex, Kumasi. Today is my birthday. Help me celebrate it. Madrid is going to do the comeback on Wednesday. And Da Costa Osei Owusu and Da Costa would anti happy birthday, Mama Tessa, and say a pigeon. And Meba Vejemidia. We say, hi, Robert, please help me wish myself a glorious birthday. Thank God for adding another year to my years. I pray that the good Lord bless my new age. Wamfa Nidin Amfa and Sosunimum. Happy birthday. Enko Emfa Emma Yankopon Shropa. Nadia Opibia on Yanfa Emfa Emma. I say, we a Rajab. I say, good evening, Robert. It pains me a lot to lose your first goalkeeper in games like this. We have no defenders at the back with empty pole. I remember Robert warning us to find no replacement. I'm really worried, but we are buying, and Inter can never kick me out. Okay, if Madrid qualify ahead of Arsenal, I'll say I'll drink acid. Even God can save them this time. Rajab Difri Nima. Then you know unless our friend say Madrid will qualify. You can't break. Rajab. We say hello. I'm Emmanuel from Swansea. Please help me wish my master Victor a happy birthday. Intima, the master, Victor. Now Victor no, dinner we done. Happy birthday, unko. I'm from my Victor. Yamin Shirani Pa. Well, good evening, Globe TV. It's David watching live with my family from Washington. Ashaman, keep the good work. We say I Globe Sports. I am Kweku Acid from Takwa. I can't stay a day without hearing you guys. You are Fanta Bruta in sports. Greetings to Josephine Acid Mensa. Okay. We say extra dawn. I can't wait for Wednesday because I want to see Madrid do magic. We say good evening, Robert. Thanks for your correct score line. This is Livingston Jerry. Correct score line, Benya. We say good evening, Globe TV. You are doing a great job. My name is Dollar from DBP. We say I am Nene, watching live from Ashaman. I am +1 today. Big ups to your crew. And Uniasu dinner without. See a friend. Is it Nene? And I said, Nene, happy birthday, and confirm on Yaminya Okese. We are worry hardy or say Barcelona all the way. We so say good evening. I'm called Stubborn Zero, watching live from Techiman Akru from. Keep the great job up. Greetings goes to my master, Master Joe. Master Joe, Nkwada Anese Omucha Wenimri. We say good evening, Globe TV. I'm Kwasi Larry, watching live from Kaswa Republic. Thomas Partey will show Madrid Pepe Pa all the way Barcelona. We say, hi, Globe TV, you guys are doing a great job. Keep the fire burning. Your manager is Lingard, watching live from Asante Mampong, Movement Barbering Shop. Greetings to my man, Obatan Lennox. I say, Daniel and Robert, do you actually think Chelsea can qualify for the UCL? I am Swagger from Hacho. Okay. We say, hello, today is my birthday. My name is Steven or Wayo, a.k.a. Derain from Kofodia. And Wayo, Stivo, Edina Oda. And happy birthday, Pa, Uncle Emma Steve, be behind fine. And for Emma, we say, hi, Globe TV, good evening to you all. I am Oti, watching live from Ijra. Manchester United will eliminate Lyon from the Europa League. Besides, on Wednesday, Madrid will do a comeback on the Gunners at the Bernabeu. Okay. We say, good evening, Vincent. I am Daddy Boat, Abidjan, Ivory Coast. Please, if Kotoko win the Ghana Premier League, they must improve. Okay, if they want to win, they must improve. Please wish my daughter happy birthday for me. Frima, Frida, Frida, a Japoma Boating ECC, Anawa, and happy birthday, Uncle Emfa, Emma Japoma Boating Frida. We say, hi, Globe TV, I'm David, watching live from Accra, Pukyase. I wish my bestie Ellen a happy birthday. May God bless her. And the Ellen so and then a birthday. And the bestie David, and I say, young wish Ellen. And I feel Bibia so. And you're fine, and far, and mano. I'm gonna dream and Iba Kosana or the monitoring. I'm a camera. We say it's your guy, Mo Sadat from Russia, down Suman Road. Arsenal has never conceded a goal against Real Madrid in the Champions League. This record shall remain forever. Okay. We say official Kwabena Dubai, a sports journalist at Boss FM 93.7 and a student of Amsterdam University, Kumasi. And Kwabena Dubai, Edi Nauda ne. Ti happy birthday, enko enfama kwabena Dubai nyame hira opa na onye okese dangana Daniel na say ayen wo hye kwabena Dubai emfa emano na bibia so enye fine ntie na Daniel so na yensa ekaye sa pepepe na ho nsem etie we see enjoy your day Stone age with grace okay ono anti Stone happy birthday bibia enye fine from what we see good evening Glow Sports. The nation has won its 4 Cup of Nations with local breed players. So I don't know why the terrain has changed, and we are now interested in foreign players who doesn't hold the flag and the anthem of the nation high. Or says, where the Alabadek, Kumawu, Phobia Masters, and all the Abai. We say it's your guy, Mo Sadat, from Russia. Okay. Let me say what they can do about my own Ejuma. So Globe TV tell Madrid fans they will not qualify to the next stage. It be Man City fan. Okay, I be Man City fan. That's why evidence my gopa and or the way so a pray yen. We so say Vincent, please tell Osman to be bold and talk about the bad penalty at the Papanya instead of going around. Is it the bush? If it was against Kotoko, all the sports presenters in the country would have had their voices high speaking. Also, they are the buyer and we say happy birthday to my dear love Akuya Kankama aka KG. May God give you more age and answer your secret prayers. From KB So Top High Asindra So and also the Ebaye. Sana Honsam. Yam fancy na Yakana Amra.
Right. So yeah, see Jeffas Mr. and P capsules at Daruma and I did my bro. Medini Vincent Forgor Osman Mayenko.
Yeah, my Taylor, our Accra Mota, Presbyterian sorry, not sure that the new. It's the Ninka Chakra, and I hope to be able to call. And I feel a balo of Jarafons, a balo of the Chiman, Kenten market on a balua, or board my quality phones, quality mobile phones, now for Jesus, booting and a balo to become a pint in Vienna. So you know, Uncle J. And Uncle J. Yeah, I told you. I'm a happy back with Mr. Dear, Vincent Dear. I read him, Mr. Dear, Vincent Dear. I call Matthew Osman, we call Daniel. My interior call.
Mamma chat reputique. Yes, me and my chan Newton Latte. Yeah, wound to me. The sports Messiah. See, we should keep grinding. You have a come. Yeah.
Right. Robert, your call.
The enche be a Danny detail as answer abalo so a boy my partner Kwajo born 7 share power pa the bia oni and the juma the oti radio or dambai you know my enche Kwajo born 7 okay cry in share one occasion, yeah, fantastic.
It's a award occasion.
Yes, it's born 7 no. It's I mean and she born 7 partner bibia so.
No so 7 20 Charlie.
Yes, over kwa who says here. I can't break. Over kaka yeah.
All right, me D and Vincent Forgor. There was see Nyankopon ya duma. What I was so by Fanasian from one boy and my about Casafoni. So once your banner say, na I am been more behind the scene, by Fanasian Momo, my Juma DJ Swally Evans, and no, any one penny pa Mr. Smith, Fatao, and no, Mfena Laji, and also exhibit account Kelvin, and so a boy in ye partner and for how you say your home. Ono na baby bia de maya Dave and so eka ho bi ye de wasi ochina episansia